Error updating live broadcast. Well, am I live then? I've not went live like this for ages. I'm just going to check it's actually. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it does say. Oh no, it is. All right, okay. Right, so there's a story behind this. So hello, Nix. How are you doing? Oh, that's really funny. I've just seen that it says scheduled. That looks quite funny how the emoji comes up like that. Wait a minute, I'll delete that because that could. How the hell? How the fuck, by the way? Why has it got that? I mean, it looks cool, but I need to delete the other one because it's got. That looks quite funny. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Why is my volume? Fuck. How the hell? What are you talking about? Less surely than last night? What did I say? Ah, this is annoying. I don't know how to unschedule that. Wait a minute, I think I've worked it out. Sorry, I'll just sort that out. No, I can't. I'll just sort that out afterwards. I've just had a beautiful conversation at a crystal shop and recommended you to do it. Oh, thank you. That's nice. They'll be like, wow, who's this crazy Scottish bird? I love random trips like that to wee mystical crystal shops. I've not done that in ages. There's a really good one, not that, like, it's a wee bit far away, but good. I'm glad you're less agitated. Right, I don't know how to take away. That's annoying because some people might think that that's scheduled and it's not. I'm doing it now, but anyway. So, the story behind this, right, is, again, I know this happens a lot, right, but I was quite like, wow. So I started shuffling these cards, right, and when I picked them up, they told me it was like, right, like whenever I come off, like, do guidance for divine feminines and divine masculines, like use this deck, you know, a Russian roulette deck. And as I picked it up, I thought, why do I never pull this card? Like, that's what I was asking them. I was like, why do I never pull Fated Meeting when the only reason I bought this deck was for this card? And so I shuffled, right, as I was thinking that. So basically I was asking in my head. And before I turned the deck over, right, to look at the bottom, I thought, that fucking card's going to be on the bottom, isn't it? And I swear to God, cross my heart, hope to die, right, I'm telling the truth. I turned the deck and it was on the bottom, and I was like, wow. And to me, that kind of means, like, when the card's on the bottom, it's like something you don't see coming. So whoever this is going to resonate for, like, I really do feel, and that's when we know something's more true. And I say really do feel, I really feel whoever, like, again, it won't just be two people, it'll be a wave of people. You really don't see this coming. And I mean, I'm getting sick of saying this now because it feels like I've been saying it for ages, but that is my belief with twin flame unions, reunions. Yeah, you just don't see it. Like, even if you think you do, you don't, or the way it's going to happen, you know. And again, with these people, like, have they arranged to meet, or is it they've bumped into each other after a long time and they didn't know that she was going to be around the corner or something? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But because that happened, I feel like it's important to read it. Now, I kind of glanced over it before I came on here, and what I'm also finding kind of funny, so I'm definitely going to use that other deck, is I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm in my bed right now because I thought, do you know what? I kicked the arse out of yesterday, and then after being out the weekend, I'm still tired, and I've got a busy, a busy few days, like from really tomorrow onwards. So I'm just restoring my energy, and that was also the guidance that came out in the little mini shorts that I do for the twin flames. So, but basically, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 decks here, right? And one of the other decks that I've got, it actually has a card in it that has "it's almost time." Like, really strange wording, but it's got "it's almost time." And see, in the writing bit for this card, it also says "it's almost time." So something it's almost time. Now, again, I must stress, It's not for everyone, we know this. We never get to know who it is until it happens. So, let's just read this. Couldn't sleep between 1 and 3:30. I think that's quite similar to me. I seem to still remember being awake at like 2 in the morning, but this becomes a bit normal now. Right, so, fated meeting. A clock tower stands with its hands pointing to just a few minutes before midnight. A man, or it could be midday actually, it just says 12. A man and a woman approach each other, coming to meet at the time that was predetermined by their higher selves, who are shown above them, translucent and shining. With this card, you're coming to a very important relationship in your life. Either it is entirely new or an existing relationship being lifted to a much higher experience. And so they didn't add in the other options, because entirely new could mean it's entirely new with a person from your past, which I kind of feel is like most people that are going to watch this, but just whatever makes sense to you. Because again, if it is entirely new and it is a new person in this life, like you see me read for some people that is the case, their past lives are so overwhelmingly strong. So karma from, wait a minute, did I read that? But karma from past lives may have brought you together. That's kind of like what I just said. So it's important for both of you to stay alert. Keep your individual and collective growth a priority, and act with deference and compassion to yourselves and each other. If you both honour your karmic course, this could be one of the highest relationships you can know, which of course that is what a twin flame relationship is. Not everybody can handle being a twin flame. That's why not everybody is a twin flame, and why lots of people try to understand it and they can't understand it unless you are one. This card can also show a fated meeting with another about a work situation, a creative project, an important purpose that you hold. This too is likely karmic. Perhaps it's a past life publisher, a spiritual teacher, a brother or sister. And I just have to stress, for people that get confused about the wording, karmic isn't always bad. It's just, it's like in this sense, it's meaning it's you've got some kind of karma with them. You know, it's fated, it's destined. Perhaps it's a past life publisher, a spiritual teacher, a brother or sister, whoever this is. It's a powerful and promising relationship. So get ready. It's almost time, right? So I know you believe me, but look, it's almost time, right? So, and I don't know whether I read the I don't think I'm not going to read the reverse, you know, because I didn't pull it reverse. So what will I do now? I think because of saying that, I think now I want to use this deck. Because this is the one that it's got. It's almost time in it. So let's do a wee shuffle so you know I'm not doing anything funny business. And also, I just pulled from this deck, which is like, you know, the chatty kind of conversational ones from the Divine Masculine. Please be patient a little while longer. And if you watch how it sort of came out, it's sort of tied together with whatever the card was from this deck. I can't really remember what it is. It was something like, they made sense together though. They made sense together, whatever it said. Right. So what else do we need to know on top of that fated meeting card for whoever that's going to be relevant for, whatever it's about? Because remember, it doesn't necessarily need to be a union with your twin flame. It could just be an important meeting with anyone in your life. But it kind of looks a wee bit romantic, guys. That's no meeting a publisher or a whatever. Oh, orientation is locked. Rotate device back. What does that mean? What's behind that? The Queen of Roses. Oh, that looks like Queen of Cups. Am I still live? Am I still... What's happening? Oh, God. I don't want to fuck about with touching that, because that's what's going to turn around on me, and I'm not going to find that very funny. Why does it say orientation is locked? Rotate device back. Will we just do that? And then... Oh, no. I seem to remember this the last time I done this. It done my nut in. Remember I had to keep coming. So I'm still live. Why is it saying that? Oh, I'm just going to have to ignore it. It's not going away. And also, why is it just... I think the screen has just dimmed itself. I'm just going to see... No, I've not put anything on. We'll just carry on. I'm still live. Yeah, I can see a mother phone. Right, thank you. Right, we'll just... Oh, I always forget to do this, so I'll do this. I don't think we'll... Oh, fuck. I was prepared, and then it's just... You know, because we actually... I think we come out the shadow of the Mercury retrograde, like, pretty much round about now in a couple of days, so a lot of this stuff can still happen. Because I often forget to put that up entirely. So that's in case anyone's watching later or anyone comes on. It was a black clock. Yeah, I done that because I was trying to work out how to... Yeah, I was trying to work out how to... Because it's still on it. It says orientation is locked. And I don't know what the fuck it means. So, but we'll just ignore it. Right, so... Yeah, so in this deck, there's a card that says it's almost time. So obviously if that comes out, that'll be really wow. But we'll just see whatever comes out. Oh my god, that... I thought that was going to happen. That's... Obviously it's not the one I'm talking about, but that's the one I pulled on the shorts. So I pulled that on the shorts, and then I pulled please be patient a little while longer, and it's almost time. When you piece that all together, it fucking makes sense, and it's about to reach 11 minutes 44. 11:44. Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. I might be remembering that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the one that I just pulled on the shorts. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Again, this is exactly what I was channeling yesterday. That especially if you are the divine feminine energy or whatever you consider yourself as, right? I'm just going to say whatever you consider yourself as, whatever you lean towards. If you're the one that's watching this, again, unless you are the divine masculines that are making up, it's like, it's important that you keep holding the vision. Like, keep holding the outcome that you desire. Like, if you don't want things to go tits up and, like, you know, the worst way imaginable between you and your twin flame, then don't imagine that. Like, imagine the outcome that you want. Knowing that it won't always go the way that you want. It might go even better. Do you know what I mean? Or differently. And that seems to be a message too. Stay the course. And the 29, that is... Isn't this is just blown my mind that 29 keeps appearing. So again, I'm going to keep saying it, but like, you know, when I come, Friday must be, I think it's actual Friday must be significant for at least somebody that tunes in quietly. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So we've got two cards here that are talking about keep moving forward and keep going. And, you know, I mean, it feels very like Six of Swords, like, you know, keep moving forward. Right, okay, so we didn't get that almost time one, but that is, you know, when it's all those cards, that is interesting. It's the one I've pulled on the short, so it's only 60 seconds, you know what I mean? What's in the bottom here? Prioritise self-care, and then that really ties in with what I got for the divine feminine energy, which goes for both twins, because it's just your resting energy, your receptive energy. Prioritise self-care. You do so much for others. It's time to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. But you see how that even fits with me being like, do you know what? Actually, I just actually need to have a day not do very much to balance my energy. And then we've got make a decision. That feels like the very masculine card. Are you choosing to prioritise yourself over another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. Wow. The wording on that is pretty crazy, actually, because that is a lot of the time what the divine masculine energies are in, is it's kind of like putting everyone before yourself and not prioritising your own wants and needs. And possibly it can come kind I can't get the words out. It can come from kind of like conditioning, you know, like childhood or school or wherever, just kind of like, you know, that it's selfish to be putting your own needs first. And that can go for any gender, any divine feminine masculine, but it is, you do deserve it, you know what I mean? So that's a strong message to make a decision today to prioritise your own self-care. And again, that is a big part of what I'm a teacher of. And then it feels like these are all important too, because then look, that's peeking out. Yes, you are correct. There's 38. Again, it's going to be significant. You've listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Right, 3 cards say keep moving forward here. So this is a strong message. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. I mean, this is real strong new earth energies, because I can feel this exciting energy like rushing through me as I'm saying it. It's quite funny. It's Pisces moon right now. So Pisces moon is absolutely these cards, like prioritizing self-care and all that. All of these words are very, very Pisces moon, because Pisces moon is exhaustion, it is sleep, it is mental health, it's stress, any mental health stress. It can be when you're not feeling well. It can be absolutely when you feel helpless, hopeless. If we're talking about the shadow side, it's helpless, hopeless, victim mode, trapped, all these kind of things. And then the amazing thing about Pisces energy is it's magical, it's mystical, it's very psychic. That happens to me all the time because it's just my thing. But particularly, because we've got the full moon in a couple of days, and that always heightens psychic ability as well. That's why I saw that fated meeting card before I actually literally saw it. You know what I mean? It can amplify experiences like that. It's just like magical unicorns and rainbows and fairies, and you know what I mean? It's like pretty inner child magic is what I see Pisces energy as. So it really is like, believe in miracles, like surrender for a miracle, like pray, expect a miracle. But don't try to control it. And that's totally where I'm at in my life. Is I'm absolutely over asking for a sign. You know what I mean? Like I used to every day be like, right, show me this, show me that. But a lot of the time I just like to be like, you know what, I'm going to trust that whatever it is I need to see, I'm going to see it and I'll know. Something like that. So I feel like I want to do, what is a message from the Divine Masculine Collective to the Divine Feminines? And it's obviously not for everyone, but we'll just see what comes out. So many songs remind me of you, so look out in particular for random songs that you might hear somebody going past in a car. That's clearly going to be for someone, because that's quite specific. Or wherever else, because I've never felt like this before. That might be like, well, the songs are, I've cried over you. That is all, by the way, this is all very Pisces energy, because Pisces is unconditional love, it's soulmates, it's twin flames, which is why fated meeting coming up is really meaningful on a Pisces moon. People can feel absolutely overwhelmed with their feelings right now, which is what I was channeling yesterday. And this one came out too yesterday. What if you don't accept me for who I really am? It's deepest fears. Like Pisces moon is the 12th house. It is your deepest fears. So no one makes me feel that. Oh, that's quite similar, isn't it? No one makes me feel like you do. And I knew that was going to come out. This is the one that came out in the shorts. Please be patient a little while longer. I'm not going to pull any more because it just kind of overdoes it. But that is also Pisces moon, because Pisces moon is like, you could see it as divine timing, but it's like, you have to surrender to the fact you're not in control of the timing. It's divine timing, which is obviously something that we get a little bit fucked off hearing all the time, but it's true. And I love you. That one doesn't come out very much, so that's very Pisces moon too. We'll just put that back, pretend we never fucking seen that. But no, I'm only to be honest, right, that must be a bit, it's like this, for some people, it's like somebody that is being in this energy, I'm not ready for commitment, is surprising themselves with their feelings, and it's like this love is rising up. And for some, it could be like they love you, but they're not ready for anything, but they're so grateful for you. And so whatever, just take what resonates. But yeah, that's funny. Right, I feel like I want to go up here. So what have we got from here? We've got that makes sense. I cannot believe how Pisces all these cards are. Pisces is, I didn't say that either, but Pisces is forgiveness. It's unconditional love. What twin flames all about? All unconditional love. Which is very tied into what I said yesterday on that live. You know what I mean? It's like twin flames aren't about like, it's not kind of like I'm giving this to get this, but it's like it's just this It is like a love you've never, it is, yeah, you can't put into words, you know what I mean? And it's just to be able to say it, you know, to be able to express your truth is really powerful. For both twins, you know, but it's just like you said, divine feminine goes first, and then divine masculine, and something that could be very years later or decades later, as a lot of people know. Um, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present. So obviously, this is about the forgiveness between the twins, because I always feel like, again, now, this is just my humour, but I always feel like, you know, forget the genders, but it's always like fucking hell, I'm so sorry I done this, and they're look at, like, it's all right, right? It kind of sucked at the time, but I'm over it now. Just come on, let's just move on. So, and then we've got trust in reverse. So again, that could be like either you are trusted in the journey, or perhaps somebody's losing a bit of faith. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. And with twin flames, you absolutely have to have the utmost trust and patience in divine timing, God, and your twin flames, higher self, and all that kind of stuff, because it is just so random and weird. There's honeymoon again. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So again, it is just this consistent message that keeps coming out about, if you are already in union, or whenever it is you're in union, it's about needing that time together away from everybody else. And again, I really do feel that this has got to do with the karmic, because again, I've got my own language with these cards, but it feels like there's not enough love and attraction or chemistry in these karmic relations to keep them going anymore. So again, this could even be specific to like people that are married to people or in long-term relationships, because I'm just sort of thinking honeymoon, and it's like, you know, what once was, you know, bliss or happiness, it's like, you know, there's nothing, there's not, again, this could be past, present, future, there's not enough energy there to keep something going, because look, that's my twin flame card, because the twin flame journey is interrupting this, you know what I mean? And it's, you know, that's just the way it is. It's like twin flame journey is, once you awaken to that love, there's no going back to sleep. And that's what I feel, whoever that person is, whether that's you or that's your person, it's like they're feeling that it's safe to love you now. It's safe. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, because it feels like wherever the people have been trapped in love with a twin flame, even if it's repressed emotions, because remember that I love you card, it's coming up now, because again, Pisces moon is the 12th house, subconscious mind. So whatever was pushed down, shoved away, locked in a cupboard, put on a shelf, whatever you want to call it, the feelings that were really sort of have come up stronger than ever. And it's kind of like somebody can't run away from it. And it's and they want the highest energy of all, where once they wouldn't have. And again, it's like this is always my card about paying attention to the signs. That feels like a channeled message. I would love to stay, but I'm knackered. I'll come back, promise. That fucking feels like that's a message from the divine masculines. But hello there, Madam Evil Cyber. Yes, I'm exactly the same. I'm knackered. After this, I'm going, so don't worry about that. But yes, but hello as well. So yeah, this always just to me means pay attention to the signs. So again, but this could be a double message about pay attention to the red flags and karmic situations, like for the people that are kind of not heeding the warnings. And remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Again, I just feel whoever this is for, it's like someone starting to really see the magic of this connection, and they want to get to know you. You know, if they never even tried to get to know you properly, they want to get to know you, or if you knew each other before and it's been a long time, they want to reveal, that says, as you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. Like they want to bring back this spark. So keep an open mind. And it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Again, I feel that card is saying it's like this person, if this is your twin, like they judged you. Do you know what I mean? Like you judged each other, that you weren't right for each other for whatever reason, whether that is just your own selves or the input of others around you or society. But I mean, that's just how it is. And but really, this passion the signs have always been there about how powerful this is, the passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Watch out for the signs that are leading you to true love. And see how I just like pulled them at the same time. Like the signs have always been there about how special this connection is. And that's what I feel someone is awakening to. Like, how have I ended up in this situation? And look at that. Is that not very in line with what I've said when I came on? Please be patient a little while longer because very soon something, and then there's, oh yeah, that's all that I was going to say, there's that one again. But it's, yeah, then no, that is relevant. No one makes me feel the way you do. That all fits with whatever I've just spat out there. Do you know what I mean? It's very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It also fits with the decision card. It's like you can only bring about these things when you make a decision. Right, so I now feel I want to... So again, remember, it's not for everyone, but all of that will make sense to whoever it's meant to. And what are we going to do now? Right, oh yeah, I'm going to pull an advice card for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and then I'm going to do one of these Journey Love cards, and then I'm going to go. So, happy resting, whoever's feeling a bit tired like me. Pisces moon is tiring. It's emotional, it's hashtag all the feels. If you want to book a session, you can use that email there. Don't use the other one because I don't seem to be getting them. But yeah, email me to arrange a time and just use the booking link. And yeah, and it'll be next week sometime would be the soonest. Right, okay, so what have we got? So an advice card for a Divine Feminine out there. The Treasure in reverse. 2 of Keys. So let's see what this is about. 2 of Keys. It's the ASMR right now as you listen to that. Where the fuck is it? 2 of Keys. Right, there we go. You have to be be patient a little while longer while I find the fucking page. Right, so in this exciting reversal, the lid on the chest with the treasure of light has fallen open. Some disruptive events. Oh, that's funny because I just seen the card that says caught in the ruins. Some disruptive events may have made you feel vulnerable, but you haven't defined yourself through loss. You've unveiled your spirit and recognized the wealth of light and power inside you. The immediate future, very soon, it's almost time. This word is nuts. The immediate future fills with manifest opportunity as well as new and abundant offerings from the universe that are coming to you now. So now we've got they're coming to you now. So do you know what I mean? This is why I'm saying like some of this shit is like pretty soon. Right, so it says, close your eyes and feel the treasure inside you. There is a golden light there that flows through your whole body and in the air around you. This is your boundless and abundant light, and it acts as a beacon to the world. That feels like a similar message to yesterday when all that was coming out. So that's rather beautiful, isn't it? Go Divine Feminines, and it can be Divine Masculine's feminine side. And so this is Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine's masculine side. This one. In Crescent Moon. Ooh, what does this mean? Right, 6 of Keys. Yes, and like the video. If you haven't liked the video, please. I just saw the King of Roses. Kind of feels like King of Cups energy. And I saw the lightning bolt. So again, seeing that quickly, I would say that is somebody with a whole lot of love for you that's never told you is going to come out of the blue. 6 of Keys. And there it is again. See, lightning bolt. Oh, and the other interesting thing is now, I don't know if this is just... So I don't know if you... Have you seen Nyx or anyone else that's here? Have you noticed that basically the weather's meant to change? Well, I think it's actually quite soon. I think the next hour. I don't know if it is going to directly... That probably will, because I live near the sea. It probably is going to. But it's like there's meant to be like a storm coming. And like, because on the weather, but basically what I'm trying to say is, right, it's got on my weather app too, but it always makes it sound like it's not that big a deal in the weather thing, but it does say like danger to life, right? Because when it gets that windy, if the wind really is going to pick up to 80 miles per hour or whatever, I doubt it is, it's not going to reach that much in all the bits, but wherever, I can't talk by the way, so please just bear with me how much I can't find my words, but I actually caught a few people yesterday, like sort of going on about the weather, and it was more from the standpoint of, you know, a lot of people believe the weather isn't natural anymore. A lot of, you know, like yeah. Anyway, I'll just say it like that. So, I would just take that seriously on board. You know what I mean? That if you don't be thinking, oh yeah, it's just they making a fuss about a storm and it's not even going to be that bad, because I think that's where people are being a bit naive, that it could get quite bad out of nowhere, you know what I mean? And I just don't think we know, because I don't think we've really had that before. So I don't know why I'm saying that, but it is just sort of coming to me. But like them pulling me to the lightning card twice. But we'll see. It could just be another one of these things where it's not even that bad a storm. But I think it is going to be pretty bad in certain parts of the country, like certain parts of England, Scotland, and I think Ireland. From what I haven't looked into that much, but it was just more. It's more from the standpoint that I just think that we're going to have some major extreme weather, because we've already been having that in different parts of the world, and yeah, a lot of this just isn't natural. Like, it is totally man-made. So yes. But yeah. So, in crescent moon, a man works diligently sculpting a bust in his workroom. So I suppose it's just practical. I mean, it feels like everyone would know this, but not everyone thinks to do this. Is, I think if you are travelling or anything, I think it's wise to make sure that you have got things like blankets, and, you know, if you were to be trapped in a traffic jam or whatever, or, you know, like that, you've got these kind of precautions. And also the obvious thing, just be, don't go out travelling about in that, just in case it does get. I've been getting red pilled a lot recently. Yeah, it's, you know, this stuff is real. It's the kind of stuff that people are like, oh, that's a conspiracy. It's not. Like, you know, any idiot can see that a lot of the weather that is in all different parts of the world, which the weather doesn't normally go like that, it's all very strange. And I just kind of think, well, it doesn't seem that unlikely to me that the weather could tell you, oh, there's a storm coming, it's going to be bad here, it's not going to be bad there. And then when it is really bad, they can just be like, oh, this is the first time this has happened in history that we didn't see it coming. And you know what I mean? It's unpredictable, because how many times I keep saying expect unexpected. Unfortunately, that can be with not so nice stuff too. So, oh, anyway. Right, so a man works diligently sculpting a bust in his workroom. Behind him is a large. Have you seen things? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, 100%. Yeah. I mean, that's what the Hawaii was all about. That's fucking awful. So the yeah, behind him is a large window that overlooks the rolling hills of the harbour city. The moon in the sky points left, growing to full. It's called the increscent moon. Oh, that's funny, because growing to full. We're 2 days away from the full moon. The waxing moon on the card shows an exciting time of increase, abundance, and growth. See, this is actually matching. The Divine Feminine's card are matching with the Divine Masculine, because the Divine Feminine's card seems to be saying there's a treasure chest or light or whatever, you know what I mean? Something good's happening. And this one seems to be saying somebody's, like, this seems to be saying similar. It is crazy. It is. Right. So, yeah, the waxing moon on the card shows an exciting time of increase, abundance, and growth. Your efforts have combined with external circumstances, and even the stars have aligned. If things have been financially tight for you recently, relax. There's a great opportunity for increase and fulfillment in every way, financially, creatively, and even in your reputation and prestige. So just do your work and get ready to receive. And again, that is for Divine Masculine. So I don't have the feeling that is just work and recognition alone. Like, that, I feel that is get ready to receive this true love as well. Because remember, that is always the running thing with twin flames, is like both just feel it's too good to be true. Right, so it says, close your eyes and tap into the increscent moon's power. Feel the flow of energy, receptivity, and opportunity swell within you. Know that you can bring this force to whatever you wish to increase. How would you like to direct this energy now? And that feels like it really just ties in with that card as well, about wherever I've chucked it, the one about it's time to clearly make a decision now about what you want. you know, like very soon. Clearly decide what it is you want so that it comes to you now. Like you actually have to decide this is what I want, and then the energy starts getting directed to where you want it to go. Whereas if you kind of like stay wishy-washy and or like scattering your energy, like, you know, with too many projects or prioritizing other things over things that you it's confusing. It's confusing the guys, it's confusing the universe, it's confusing God, it's confusing, you know what I mean? The energy needs somewhere to go. Right, so when really what's confusing about this? So grateful for you. I love you. That was a message that wanted to jump out again as well. Right, so let's now pull one of these romantical cards and then I'll be on my way. Right, so what do we need to know for today? I'll give them, I shuffled them, but I'll give them a wee shuffle again. Hello, Mr. Funny Man. Are you a real person or are you a bot? Sorry, that's a bit cheeky, but I'm just asking. Hey, what did I miss? Just me channeling a very powerful message. You're new. And are you funny? Right, so. It's all happening. Yeah, exactly. That is a good summary. Dance of the Planet. Oh my god, Dance of the Planets. Fucking love it. Dance of the Planet. No, not really. Well, at least you're honest. Right, so it's just irony. The name is ironic. Right, let the feminine lead the way. Right, 39. Right, so 56. Abundance is coming of unit, yes. So, 56. Dance of the Planets, right. There are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life right now. So that also fits with fated meeting, it feels like. Although they are not inharmonious to you, you may feel as though you're being blocked from, or on the other hand, rocketed towards the heavens on a roll that that nothing can derail. See, from talking to many twin flames and many divine masculines, see when it actually happens, that is what it feels like to divine masculines. I'm just noticing it's 37 minutes as well. When people get catapulted on to follow their North Node. Oh, and here comes the rain here, actually. So, you know what I mean? It's like this, it's not, and it's actually very in line with what I pulled on the shorts. It's not something that makes a lot of sense. It's just this passion that is driving you, because it's like, it's your heart. You're letting your heart take over rather than always your mind and making sensible decisions for everyone involved. And you know what I mean? It's the divine masculine's challenge is to put yourself first and follow your heart, where most of the time you've been, like I said, you've just been making all the logical, analytical decisions, which we need a balance of both. But if you're always like not doing what you want to do, really, there's an issue. And that's what I help people do, follow their heart. Right, so, but also I'd like to say I have got a very practical, wise, divine masculine, inner divine masculine in me, because I've got a wise and practical outer divine masculine. But it's, so, you know, when it's not, oh, by the way, I just felt the biggest bit of heat to my back when I said that. It's, you know what I mean? So it's, yeah, I help people be cautious when they need to be, but I also kick people up the arse to go and follow their heart when they need to be. Right, so, right, where do we get to here? So, oh wow, that's basically a message I gave a lady in the shop today. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Right, so, rocket towards the heavens on a roll. Yes. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there's an effect upon your destiny. Now, remember, that feels powerful that we've pulled dance upon the planets when we're literally a stone's throw away from a full moon, supermoon in Aries. Because Aries is about new beginnings, it's about change, it's about passion, actually. Yeah, it's about passion. Right. It was meant to be at this time. Right, for fuck's sake, I'm done. We've had fated meeting very soon. Now we've had it's now, and now we're having, what did I just say? it was meant to be at this time. So something is absolutely destined and meant to be very soon. Very soon, right now, next week. Like I said, the annoying thing is, it's not usually present time. So let's just die down the excitement a little bit. But actually, I really do feel it will be for some, but we'll just see. Right, so just because of I can just tell with what's happening in the world too, you see. That's why I feel some of these messages are quite in line with real time. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't think that. But because the energetic shift is taking place in the world, it does feel like, basically it is like, look, if you want to get on the rocket ship and go away with your twin flame, you can take that literally or metaphorically. But if you're wanting to get on that, if you're wanting to be in the boat, when Noah's shouting about the... that's not even funny that I've done that on this live, but you know what I mean, like, get on the boat, you know what I mean, like there's trouble coming and people are like, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean, you're talking shite, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's that kind of energy where it's like, if a divine masculine is feeling, I need to follow my heart here, like it doesn't make a whole load of practical sense, but for once I'm actually going to follow my heart and see where it leads me. I'd trust that shit. I'd trust it, because you don't want to be in regret about, wow, I wish I'd actually followed my heart. Right, so it was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be gentle rest to recover before rising again. And look at what they're making me do. Interesting, because I will be on tomorrow again. I'll be on the live and stuff, but it's I can feel like, yeah, it's the quiet before the storm, calm before the storm, when there's a literal storm. And from restraint, there will be propulsion, I can't say that word, into greater stratospheres. All things in time, according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It's okay to trust in the cosmic cycles and divine timing. After all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart until tomorrow? It feels like there's something in that too, tomorrow. Because what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 28th, isn't it? So, and what point is there to hold back if you're ready and set to go? Trust in the timing and rhythm of your life now, especially if it seems out of control. That is the dance of the planets happening through you. This oracle brings a message. Pray that the planetary forces funnel blessings of grace and unconditional love, mercy, and joy to you now. That their movements through your life may happen in such a way that you can make the most of it. These are the times when big shifts are possible. And I keep saying, the shift is happening. Whether you want to see that as the shift from old Earth to new Earth, to 3D, to 5D, whatever you want to call it, something's happening. Something, I can feel it. People that can feel it. There's changes in the air. Big shifts are possible, supported by cosmic movement, so pray for grace and then enjoy the ride. In those days, time was ours. We walked in the rain and held each other's hands, your lips warm against my skin and your soul melting into mine, as night became morning amongst the cobblestone walks of now forgotten places we called ours. And on the next page, we've got something called lovers. I'm just going to read the wee thingy there. Love is a magic word that holds the universe together. It is both an emotion and something ephemeral that lives like a fire's glow, or the pink light on the clouds after the sun has set. This feels big. I energetically feel different today. Yeah, it is. Oh God, there's a whole lot more here. Yeah, it is big, because even the fact that the card that's sitting on top of, the two cards actually, but look, as I love you. And I'm so grateful for you. It is alive and yet indefinable. It causes the heart to beat more rapidly, feelings to show, and young people to write, sing, dance, and become totally immersed in its hold. Love can beckon coyly or flaunt itself with wanton abandon. Love can live and grow seemingly forever or vanish in a fleeting moment when we least suspect. And that's why that makes sense. That's why you've got to be grateful. When you find that kind of love with someone, don't take it for granted. And like I said before, I feel the people that have seemingly taken it for granted, again, due to being asleep, they're not going to take it for granted when they wake up. You need to just trust that. Because they'd be silly to. And in the twilight of our years, reflecting on the life we've lived, it is love which colours every turn and twist of our memory. And when we pass from this earthly plane, it will be love that will light our soul on its journey home. And it really comes down to that, isn't it? Like, you know, oh, wait a minute. I don't know if they've cut me off because I was getting too deep. No, I'm still here. But life is short. I know it's cringe and it's overused, but life is short. And if you find that kind of love with someone, hold on to it, because it really doesn't come around too often. And why do the energies trying so hard to keep twin flames apart? Because that is the kind of love, passion. You know what I mean? It's like it sends ripple effects of healing throughout the ethers in the world. And actually, you know what's kind of interesting is all the karmic energies around everyone that cause so much grief on either side can actually kind of like, their energies can change towards twins that are actually in union, as long as you are like strong together and you've got each other's back and you've done the majority of the work. Although, you know, it's always going to be intense with twin flames. It's people will start to, their energy will shift, because that's what the twin flames are about, and that is what the people at the top don't want to happen. So, right, okay, yep, me too, Nathan, and I am going to get going now. That was beautiful. So enjoy your day, and well, let's just see if some of these fated. Oh, look, there's that one again, the one from yesterday. It's all about the journey, and it's being grateful for the journey and everything you've learned, and the love, and it's the journey to yourself. That is what it is. It's a journey to yourself. So remember that. You don't make it all about the twin flame. It's the journey to find yourself, and that helps you find whoever your true twin flame is. See you later. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Bye. UK time. Take care as well with the weather.